I get it, bro. I really do understand. And I do this shit in real life. It's why I'm getting ready to share this shit with you niggas. We gotta get into it. I ain't gonna waste too much time, nigga. Right back at it, meeting the shadow. Nigga, we do this in real life, bruh. We do this shit in real life, man. I'm not playing with you. This is pimping, man. Life is pimping. I shit you not. Life is pimping, man. It's just having a conversation. I ain't gonna get into details. I ain't gonna get into specifics. And this is probably some shit, or not even probably some shit that I need to. This type of shit that really be making me think, nigga, I need to go live, nigga. We got to talk about this shit. Cause man, I be getting caught up in real life having these type conversations. Like, look, man, I'm a different type of nigga. When you asking me or just talking to me, I'm a different type of nigga, bro. I'm gonna point right at you and say, nigga, it's you. Something about you. Well, I'm gonna try to figure out what the fuck it is because I can't speak to nothing else. And while I got you, let's look at you. I can only analyze you, nigga, and look at you, nigga. And one of the first fucking things, I mean, again, these are big ass humps that niggas gotta get over is you, nigga. You, bruh. It's you, miss. That would be you, young lady. You. Life is pimping. Life is pimping. And as we talked about in Kinds of Power, subtle power in the back of the book, man. The very last kind of power out of all the powers. It's finished that chapter or section, rather. It finished that section with subtle power. The power to conceive, to carry to term, to give birth to, and then nourish, protect, and enhance another life shows an everyday kind of incomparable agency, literally as mother and metaphorically as a way of exercising power elsewhere. To sustain continuity, to uphold ideals and values, to feed whatever one is responsible for, so that it flourishes, sometimes at the cost of your own lessening, is not to idealize motherhood, but to recognize an archetypal model of power that rarely finds its way into the teaching texts of management, with their focus on assertiveness, skills, confrontation with insubordination, and image projecting. Sustaining has various corollaries. They empower others rather than delegate to others. Now, I mean, this is subtle power. I'm not trying to really get into that, but I wanted to throw that out there because we talking about hoes. Hoes. And notice how it said motherhood. So it's about how we looking and how we talking about and how we address the feminine energy. How you address the feminine energy. Now, I say hoe shit, but let me show you something. And nah, I ain't showing you Mario, nigga. That's just a bookmark. My bad. The title is really down there, but it's hard to motherfucking see. Let me see if I can show you like this. Boom. Holy harlots. Holy hoes, nigga. Femininity, sexuality, and black magic in Brazil. Holy harlots. Holy hoes, nigga. Holy whores, nigga. So as I said in my last video, nigga, that divine part of you could be the motherfucking shadow. That's the shit that could possibly be in the shadow. But, all those that watch me, you kind of got used to this shit. We done talked about 5 minutes of bullshit, but I really wanted to throw that out there, nigga. That subtle power, man. and how that all applies to this motherfucking video in particular, because I get it. I get it, fam. I get it. I promise you I do. It wasn't you. We seen you do it, but it wasn't you. We watched you do it. We heard you say it, but it wasn't you. It wasn't you at all. I believe you. Matter of fact, I'm already knowing it was your motherfucking shadow. So yeah, it was you, but it wasn't you. But it was you, but it wasn't you. I get it. I totally fucking get it. Totally fucking get it. Check this shit out. I tell you, nigga, we do this in real life. Let me go to a recent motherfucking text message. Nigga, we do this shit in real life. This what I said. I said, I understand. You keep saying you only do what you do because I do what I do. You only do what you do because I do what I do. So how does this all tie in? And I ain't even got on my reading glasses, nigga. I ain't trying to do too much reading, but I do want to show you something. So I'm going to do a little bit because I'm not going to hold you long. Because this shit, again, nigga, it amps me to get into some other shit. And this is also why, nigga, sometimes it might take me a couple days to get some shit out. Because I be doing this shit. It be like, damn, nigga, I just had this conversation, nigga. I just had this conversation, nigga. And either or, like, damn, man. Now I'm in a different mode. But I digress. Yo, we gonna get through these books. And we gonna start having these conversations. Like I said, this the shit make a nigga wanna go live, bruh. This is shit we need to start going live and actually having conversations about. Cause again, nigga, I don't care what you say. You can try to this, but what about, bring it on. Bring it, nigga. And I'm gonna tell you, nigga, that's you. It's your shadow. Or at least after you recognize that, then we could say, okay. You know what I'm saying? Even if the what lies in the other person, the reason why you reacting and responding so heavily or so hard to it, nigga, is because it's you. It's your fucking shadow. So again, the theme of the video is, nigga, I get it. I understand, nigga. It wasn't you. It ain't you. It's your shadow, nigga. That's your shadows, bitch. Yes, ma'am, your shadow loves dealing with that nigga. Your shadow loves that nigga, not you. I understand. I totally get it. Just read you a text message. Hey, man, didn't really tell you, nigga. Now, again, you know, not getting to specifics and whatever else, but I'm just saying, man, hey, I'm here to tell you, if don't no nigga understand, I understand. Nigga, that was your shadow that had them kids. That was your shadow that got married all them years ago. And you trying to figure it out now and whatever else. Now, we can take it to conversation so many different levels and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, the chakras or this or that, whatever else. You see, dark light consciousness. Hey, man, look, you might have been thinking with your dick. You can call it whatever you want. Put the shadow wherever you want to put the shadow. But, I mean, in general terms, bro, it all gets wrapped up, gets lumped into the term shadow. Which is why I said in my last video, nigga, split personality. That's exactly what we dealing with. So like I said, I ain't going to read much. I just want to sum it up real quick for those that don't really watch long into the videos. Just want to sum it up real quick for you. Here you go. Quick, fast, and hurry. Boom, boom, boom. Nigga, on my Aries shit. Brutally honest. There you go. The pimp and the hoe, nigga. So hopefully you can put two and two together. That was your hoe. Your inner hoe, that hoe. Or the pimp, nigga, you the hoe. You let that motherfucker pimp you out of half your lifetime. Marry some motherfucker that you ain't really want to marry. All this shit. So again, when I'm having this conversation with my partner, with this nigga in real life, and I listen to a lot of this and whatever else, it's like, that's your shadow. Even myself, man, I said I deal with a lot of shit on my own. Again, told you, very first video, let me show you what nigga don't give a fuck look like. Him. Happens to me too. Years later, nigga, one of my baby mamas, I've been dealing with her since 2000. I met her in 06. This is when I met her. We got 3 kids. We have a lot of conversations. A lot of times, even now, again, I didn't get on my path until I was well in early 30s. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started to really understand a lot of this shit, a lot of what I've been going through and why I've been going through what I've been going through, whatever else. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, again, I used to say my dick don't control me. I feel like because I seen a lot of shit. My brothers, my cousins, my peoples, I got big ass family with that. I seen like my dick don't control me. I ain't gonna let my dick control me. Nigga, an uncontrollable dick bring a lot of niggas down. It ain't gonna happen to me. It be the shadow, man. It be the shadow. So check this out. I got through the prologue in my last video, and I wanted to do the introduction. But there's just certain shit I want to get straight to and get out just to get this shit over with. So, I believe this is... Oh, no. This is the collective shadow. I didn't want to do that to you. I didn't want to do that. I'm sorry. I got a lot of shit highlighted, but I ain't got markers, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But basically, and we're going to get to it, like I said, when I read through all this shit, we are definitely going to get to it. But ultimately, what I wanted to share with you niggas was this. You see what I'm saying? As you grow up, each and everything. Oh, hold on. Okay, there's like 3 different introductions to this shit. So, all right, I was in a different introduction. Give me another second, man. All right, I found it. See what I'm saying? She try to slow you down to fuck you up. It don't matter. We right here with it. Excuse me. All right, so check me out. Introducing the shadow. As we identify with ideal personality characteristics such as politeness and generosity, which are reinforced in our environments, excuse me, we shape what W. Brew Joy calls the self. At the same time, we bury in the shadow those qualities that don't fit our self-image, such as rudeness and selfishness. The ego and the shadow then develop in tandem, creating each other out of the same life experience. The pimp and the hoe create each other out of the same life experience. There's shit that you will stand on and shit that you won't. There's shit that you will take and shit that you won't. There's ways that you want to act, shit that you want to do, how you want to be. And there's other ways that you don't and that you won't. Now, again, not getting into all of that. That could be a whole conversation in and of itself. To get straight to the action, I remember it was page 70 something. So I'm going to go to 70 and start off there. Nope, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5. 75, page 75. It's the same book, Meeting the Shadow, right? Check this out. It starts on page, I said 70. I should have flipped one page. Page 72. Meeting our opposites in husbands and wives. And you see I got this shit highlighted and whatnot, right? I'm telling you, man. One book. Dope. And I'm telling you, man, you can go through all of this shit. You listen to OzzDuhWizz, get you one fucking book. But check this shit out, right? Now, we're talking about those type of relationships. It might not get so far as husband and wife, but to me, that is the whole point of having a girlfriend or whatever the fuck you want to call that next level shit. You know what I'm saying? We working to get here, right? To see if you're going to be that person, if you're marriage material, if you whatever. But understand, it ain't straight up got to be husband and wives when I'm reading this to you. You have to be able to connect those dots. So in the conversation that I'm having with bro, this is the type of shit I'm saying, you know what I mean? This is the shit that's really going through my mind, you know, again, nigga, is you. So, or it could be, but it starts with you. and understanding like why you reacting and responding to that shit in the fashion that you are. But check this shit out. Check this shit out, right? It is a fact of marital reality, well known to experts in the field, that those qualities cited by intimate partners as having, hold on, man, it's trying to slow me down. Give me a drink, take a sip. It is a fact of marital reality, well known to experts in the field, that those qualities cited by intimate partners as having first attracted them to each other are usually the same ones that are identified as sources of conflict later on in the relationship. The attractive qualities have in time been relabeled. They have become the bad, difficult things about the partner, the aspects of his or her personality and behavior that are viewed as problematical and negative. Many couples who appear to be in marriages of opposites or relationships, again, like I said, nigga, it ain't even gotta be a marriage, bro. Many couples who appear to be in marriages of opposites were actually dealing with that the most pervasive of marital problems, distinguishing which feelings, wishes, thoughts, etc. are within the self and which are within the intimate partner. Who's the bitch? Who's the pimp? And who's the hoe here? Power struggles. Many couples. See, that was one fucking sentence. I mean, again, we talking about the shadow, man. But let's just keep going. Eat that for a second. Let's keep going. The prime cause of distress in close, committed relationships. See, that's what the fuck I was saying, right? Close, committed relationships. It ain't got to be marriage, nigga. And it don't have to The prime cause of distress in close, committed relationships is, in fact, a basic confusion about exactly what is going on inside one's own head and what is going on inside the head of the mate. So, I've said this before. I'll say it again, dealt with it in real life, nigga. This just happens in real life. If you don't give a fuck about my feelings, I don't give a shit about anything you say. See that? Double F, double S. If you don't give a fuck about my feelings, I don't give a shit about nothing you say. What's going on in my head and in my heart, nigga. If you don't give a fuck about me, I don't give a shit about you. That's what ends up coming down to a lot of this shit. I understand. This is how I break it down. This is me, right? I understand because, nigga, I know 3 + 1 = 4. I just say 2 + 2 = 4. I like using 2 + 2 = 4. I understand 3 + 1 = 4. Nigga, I understand 1 + 3 = 4 too. I understand 0 + 4 = 4. Nigga, I understand 1 + 1 + 1 = 4. 1 + 1 + 2 = 4. Nigga, we could do this in so many different fucking ways, and we both understand all of that shit equals 4. I prefer 2 + 2. You prefer 3 + 1. Let it go. What is there to why keep arguing about shit? Again, even the color concept, nigga, on the color spectrum of a certain given rainbow or whatever else, if we looking at the same piece of art, I might say, this is what most attracts me. And you might say, that's what, whatever, nigga, we looking at the same shit. I understand, I see what you see, nigga. Duh. Now, why are we reacting and responding in such a negative way? Why is it coming to all of this and whatever else? Why has it got to be such a hate and this and whatever else? Because of the shadow. That's not my bitch. That's my shadow's bitch. And you not dealing with my shadow. You dealing with me, nigga. A lot of times you have to understand when you flip that switch, man, you've got to understand because as I just read in the fucking introduction, both of these niggas, you are growing and developing. You are the split personality that you are at the same time. At the same fucking time. And some niggas have split personalities because you go to work and you this certain nigga when you at the job and that job nigga ain't the home nigga and the home nigga, depending on whatever, ain't necessarily the nigga that's free to be the shadow and both niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Man, look, it gets deep. It gets deep when you got to have a certain job you put on your game face, niggas that put on that suit every day and tie and this and that and whatever else, nigga. Shit gets deep. The tequila, this just in, announcement. The tequila is almost done. We are almost done here. Because that's really a lot of what I wanted to say, but let's go a little bit further. This is the same fucking chapter. Again, meeting our opposites in husband and wives. As I was saying before, my bad, for educational purposes and whatever else, we're coming out of this book, Meeting the Shadow, edited by Connie Zweig and Jeremiah Abrams. And it's got a shit ton of authors just on the front page as well. And this particular author has an excerpt from wherever. It's in the back of the book, and it'll tell you. But this is Maggie Scarf. This is Maggie Scarf. One of the attributions, one of the whatever. I can't think of the motherfucking word. I've been smoking. I've been drinking, so excuse my language. But this is one of the attributions that Maggie Scarf gave to this book. You know what I'm saying? This is what she attributed to the book. That's what I'm trying to get out. How the fuck you supposed to say that, right? But this is Maggie Scarf. And again, she's wrote this, so it's probably an offer. You might be able to find stuff by Maggie Scarf that'll help you out. And it sounds exactly like it. It's written exactly like I said, Maggie, M-A-G-G-I-E, Scarf, S-C-A-R-F, Scarf, Maggie Scarf. So, I mean, this is how if you want to know, you want to get deeper, you do that shit, right? Big reality if you want to. But again, this is why I love this fucking book. It deserves to be in the, my bookmark is falling out. Deserves to be in the library for anybody and everybody trying to truly understand this game of life called Pimps and Hoes. There you go, nigga. The prime cause of distress in close committed relationships is in fact a basic confusion about exactly what is going on inside one's own head and what is going on inside the head of another mate. Let me say this in another way. What you eat don't make me shit. How you feeling got to be how I feel. Just because you mad don't mean I got to be mad. I don't have to get mad just because you're getting mad. I don't have to get sad just because you're getting sad. And you don't have to be sad just because I'm sad. You see what I mean? That's where the shadow type shit comes in. You ain't yourself when you're hungry. Eat a Reese's. Eat a Snickers. Whatever the fuck you need to do. Go do that shit. Then come back as the balanced nigga. Don't let your shadow go too far one way. Don't let your ego go too far one way. Come back as the balanced nigga. Or get somebody who can help you understand, hey, yo, you are the balanced nigga, right? Don't forget the balanced nigga that you are. But a lot of times it really can be summed up, simply put, as, yo, man, look, you know what I mean? Again, I'm taking the conversation here and everywhere because we're doing a YouTube video. But yeah, man, straight up, dude, hell, whoever the fuck you dealing with, man, I'm telling you, cousin. I'm telling you, cousin. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It could be your shadow. And I look at the motherfucker straight in her face. Hey, look, man, yeah, that nigga loves you. When I'm that nigga. I'm sorry, but I got this going on and that going on. I can't be that nigga. If you need that nigga right now, come back later. Or you're going to have to do something to pull that nigga out of me. It's like you asking me to split my personality. This is where like MK Ultra type shit and whatever else come in. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even with, you know what? We've been drinking. Let's just have a little bit of fun for a second. But like the Diddy shit. I mean, again, this is where you start to understand certain shit. The diddler. Nigga, this is where you start to understand stuff. I'm not saying you have to agree with it. Again, you ain't got to feel the way motherfuckers feel, but you understand, oh, yeah, niggas got shadows. Meeting the shadow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It wasn't you, but it was you. But it wasn't you, but it was you. But it wasn't you. I understand wholeheartedly. But we both know it was you. We seen you do it. But it wasn't you. But we heard you say, but it wasn't you. Yeah. Some of us get it. Some of us get it. One more thing and I'm out. OzzDuhWizz. Like, share, subscribe, but don't do none of that shit. Keep running and hiding from your boy. One more thing and I'm out. So check this out. The upshot, and again, I could read more. I got more highlighted, but since we on some specific shit and we out of here, listen to this, right? The upshot was that instead of an internal conflict, something which existed inside each person's subjective world, the dilemma had become an interpersonal conflict, one that could be fought out between them over and over again. So you see what I'm saying? Look, bruh, Yes, ma'am. That be your shadow. And instead of you dealing with you, you can deal with that shit through the next nigga and argue with them like you arguing with you. But it's not you, but it is you, but it's them. But it's you arguing with them. But it's you, but it's not you, it's you. It ain't you, but it's you. It's not you, it's you. Meeting the motherfucking shadow, man. The shifting of an intrapsychic problem, i.e., a problem within an individual's mind, to an interpersonal conflict, i.e., meaning a difficulty that two people are having, occurs by means of projective identification. At least understanding you projecting shit. It's not you, it's them. But it's the shit you don't like about you. It's the shit they're doing that's triggering you, nigga. So it is you. You want to say it's them, and yes, we clearly it's something that somebody else. My bad. It's something that somebody else is doing that's triggering you. See, another person in that position, that same nigga could do the same shit, and it might not trigger them the same way that it's triggering you. It might not make the same person. One man's trash is the next man's treasure. One man's treasure is the next man's fucking trash, dog. It truly is that simple. This term refers to a very persuasive, tricky, and often destructive mental mechanism which involves one's projecting denied, disavowed aspects of his or her inner experience onto an intimate partner and then perceiving those disassociated feelings as existing in the partner. Not only are the unwanted thoughts and feelings seen as being inside the mate, but the mate is encouraged by means of cues and provocations, nigga, to behave as if they were there. Hold on, before we lean back, let's take a quick sip. Another 30 seconds, moment of silence. 30 seconds, nigga, you can skip ahead. Now, for real, man. For real. Now, you read it. You heard it as I read it. You heard what I seen, nigga. How about that? You heard what I seen in the book, nigga. Now, come on, man. Let's just call a heart a heart. Let's call a club a club. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a diamond a diamond, man. Yes, ma'am. There is a version of you that loves that shit. Yes, ma'am. There is a version of you that shit is perfectly fucking fine. It works. Sometimes, not all the time, but nigga, sometimes that is exactly what the fuck is going on. It's you. It's you, man. It's why you into that. And as you getting ready to find out, as we dig deeper into this motherfucking shadow book and whatever else, the same way we digging deeper into this pimping. It's about what you got going on in the background. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. Man, it's been, again, man, like I said, let me see how I had to sit back. Sometimes you gotta get your you gotta be balanced, bro. I had to balance myself. Like I said, let me just take another quick break, man. I'm sorry. But damn. Like I said, nigga, I do this in real life, man. I really do fuck with people. I care a lot, you know what I'm saying, to end up to do all of this and to go to these lengths to show people and whatever else, you know what I'm saying? I do this shit. Like, even again, like I said in the last video, man, it matters, dog. The collective shadow, even if it's just one at a time, nigga, I did my part, man. I love every time I see just one fucking subscriber. Give a fuck how big or little I get or am, man. Just some niggas, that's a lot. Some people like, damn, nigga, you got a shit ton of subscribers. You got 1,500, nigga, that's a lot. Yeah, a lot of people like, oh, you still a little nigga. It is what it is, man. I'm happy with one, dog. One nigga be like, I got this book, bro. I was on that, man. Cool. Thank you. You know why I'm happy with one? Because like I said, man, a lot of this shit, it be my shadow, man. Sometimes you niggas commenting, whatever else, it be me commenting to me, talking to me. How would I talk to me? How would I address me? That's how I'ma fucking look at it. That's how I'ma talk. That's why I be like, as long as you understand, nigga, you gonna get me. It'd be like, shit, out there in the world and this and that and whatnot, man, you gotta do this and you gotta do that. Make no mistake about it, man. Again, at least I'm in the United States. Yo, you have to play ball, nigga. Figure out which game you good at, but you gotta play ball. Baseball, basketball, football, soccer. You gonna play ball, nigga. You need a 9-to-5 check. You can't just, nigga, it's trespassing and whatever else. You can't just go out here, nigga. So, hey, some people, they keep a nigga at home that they can let they shadow out and flex they shadow and all of that shit, and then they go out in the real world and go be this nigga and that nigga and whatever else, and the real world never see they shadow. They never see that hoe ass nigga. Or they never see the pimp, they just see the hoe out there strutting and shit. It's like that. OzzDuhWizz, man. I hope you enjoyed this little shit, man. I say little because, again, I know I could talk a whole lot of shit, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, man. I'm going to tell you this. Enough comments, and we can go live and have a real conversation about it. I'm going to call my shit the OZ Lean and Glean. To glean is to gather information from different sources or whatever. And that's how I choose to do things, man. I think when we go live, man, we can all have a conversation about a lot of shit, man. Ain't no poking holes, ain't no whatever, and no nigga. We all got shadows, man. And we can all learn something from somebody, period. Whether it's, again, learning what you do fuck with or you don't, man. OzzDuhWizz. I'll let your boy.